Welcome back. My next guest, Benchmark, is a platform for the unrepresented Portland creative community, a space to highlight the unique creative talents that exist in the Rose City through exhibitions. And here to explain more about Benchmark are founders Robert McCullum and Ben Boutros. Thank you for coming on the show, you two.
Thank you for having us.
It is
Excited to be here.
great to have the two of you here. So how is Portland's creative community? How is kind of the creative hub in Portland?
So we look at the creative community in Portland in two different ways. You have this incredible local creatives that really focus on well-made with undercurrent of sustainability, but then you also have brands like your Nikes and your Adidas that bring in incredible global creatives.
Yeah.
So we really try to bring both of those creatives together in one space, which is Benchmark.
Absolutely. And when Benchmark was created, why was it created and what was kind of the thought process of we need to make this for creatives in the community?
Sure, we really created Benchmark as a platform to uplift the local creative community. It's for creatives by creatives. Both of us have worked in the creative industry here in Portland with the likes of Adidas and Nike. And so we really wanted to bring a platform for those who are trying to do their own creative endeavors, a space for them to tell their stories and share what they do.
And what programs did you create through Benchmark that you wish had been in the Portland community before Benchmark came along?
Sure, I mean, I think we created this because we saw a gap and a need to fill some of those spaces. And so this was us being in the creative scene, doing our own businesses, trying to like share what we do and not finding those spaces that fit someone who was just starting out. So we wanted to create this program and this space for people like us who are trying to do the same thing.
And for creatives and artists that may be interested in joining Benchmark, maybe figuring out more about what y'all do, how can they reach out?
Well, for the individual, they could subscribe on our website, benchmarkpdx.com, and receive our newsletters and get updates on new events. And for businesses and for artisans or creatives, you can just come down to our store. We're located on NorthWest Lovejoy, right off 23rd. You can also DM us at our Instagram at Benchmark PDX. And yeah, just come down to the store and visit us, and we would love to talk to you.
Absolutely. And what are some artists that are featured right now at Benchmark PDX that people should really check out?
Well, as far as brands or local brands, one of our favorite is Mr. OK. She's located right in Alberta. And it's great because we're on the west side, she's on the east side, and it's really great to work together and build those communities together and bridge that.
We've had artists, Devo Customs, also in the space that did his first show with us. So yeah, we're really about getting those local artists who are, starting out their journeys and representing that in our space.
We've actually had Devo Customs on the show. Great guy, friend of the show. You should check out his work if you haven't already. And also, I wanted to ask, what are the two of your favorite parts about Benchmark? What is kind of like the shining piece of Benchmark to each of you?
I think the effect that we've had on creatives, so we had over 1,000 guests. We've had multiple shows within a short time that we've been open. We opened up in November, and just the reaction from the other creatives, how much they felt like this was something that they needed and was missing, and just all like our mission statement, and to hear people without telling them that we're hitting the mark in our mission statement and really uplifting the creative community here and inspiring them. And creating that space for them to engage. We're hitting that mark, and I think that's really, for me, that's one of the great things to see Benchmark too.
Yeah, I mean, we've had over 20 events since we've opened up with different creative practices within Portland. So for us, or for me, it's about that space of exchanging creative ideas across a lot of different disciplines, from product design, artists, culinary, music. We want to bring all that together to exchange ideas and spark that inspiration that exists here in Portland.
I love that. Well, Robert, Ben, thank you both so much
Thank
for
you.
joining me today.
Thanks
And to
for
find
having
out more and check out what the artists featured in their exhibitions, follow them on Instagram at benchmarkpdx.com. Thank you guys again.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Thank
us.
you
Of
for having us.
course, of course.